Hey YouTube, I'm going to do a real quick video on how I load a log with my tractor. Follow along and I'll show you how I do it. Okay, so one of the primary tools that I use is this logging chain. 14 foot long, has hooks on each end. And what I do to prep the chain is I find the hook ends. And I stretch the chain out until I can find the middle. There's an important reason for that. The reason for that is because this middle section of the chain is going to go on that middle hook on my bucket. That way I have the same amount of chain going around the log. Next thing I do is I select my log and I go down to just a little bit toward the heavier end and I put this underneath. If for some reason I can't fit the chain underneath the log, like say there's not enough bow in it, I lay the chain down a couple of feet out right up against the bottom of the log, and I roll the log backwards over the chain so I expose that other side, and then I pull my loop up. I'll do that now. Okay, so when I roll the log forward, it has a little bit of a bow in it now, and I can actually get both the loops go up and over easy. So now we're going to move the tractor in place, center the bucket up to that center point on the chain, and I'll connect it to this hook right here in the middle, and then the side hooks. Okay, so now I've got the tractor up here on the log, centered up. Here's my chain. I grab that loop that I created earlier, that's the middle of the chain. I hook it onto that hook here in the middle. The chain's going underneath the log on both ends because I stretched it out. Now what I do is I pull it up, run it into this hook, and I come back and take the excess and just hook there. I pick up the other end, make sure it's somewhat tight, do the same thing, come down here, hook the excess there. The bigger the log, the less excess I'll have. Sometimes I can't reach that whole way and I have to come back and loop onto this portion. If it's a nice big log. Now we're going to load her onto the mill, and I'll move the camera so you can see that. To prepare the mill to accept the log, I've got to raise two of my log stops up high enough that the log doesn't roll off the back side when I load it. As you see there. Now I'm going to grab the tractor, bring it up here and load the log. Okay, so now we have the log carefully placed on the mill. Now I need to decouple the log from the tractor and ensure that it stays on the mill when I back the tractor out. So we're going to do that now. Okay, so we've got the log on the mill, and we've decoupled it from the tractor by undoing the chain in the reverse order that we originally put it on. I took the chain and bundled it up and stuck it up onto the bucket so that when I back the tractor out, everything comes with it and is out of my way, so I can go ahead and button up the log as I need to start making cuts. So that's it. That's pretty simply how I do it with my tractor. I hope this helps you if you have something similar or don't have something like a grapple or other piece of equipment. This works very well for me, and it's very controlled. As you can see, it held the log quite well, and I can easily put it down onto the bunks without damaging them. Again, like I ask in every video, if you could please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you see, what you don't want to see, and keep the views coming, and I'll keep the videos coming. Thank you, YouTube.